and welcome. You join me, Chris, and
Kristin?
Kristin, this person. We are joining up today to answer some of your Facebook questions that have been posted on the Facebook page by people who are members of the Facebook page, Facebook users. We'll both attempt to answer your questions, and between the two of us we hopefully will come up with something resembling half an answer, something helpful, useful.
Maybe, we'll see.
First question that I have is from Bryan Matott. Bryan asks, for someone ready to start the dread journey, what's the smartest approach to prepare your hair prior to actually dreading it? Do we have any advice? I would advise you to get the shampoo you're going to use. I really recommend having the shampoo that you're going to use before you start. It's best if you can start using your dreadlock shampoo before you get the dreadlocks. Make sure that it is compatible with your head. You don't want to find out you're allergic to it or something, or it dries your scalp out too much or makes it too oily. You want to make sure that your shampoo is going to work for you. You're going to get your hair used to using that shampoo. You should relax your washing routine, so if you're only going to wash your dreadlocks once every 3 days, get used to washing your hair once every 3 days. You're just going to wash every 4 days. Get used to washing your hair every 4 days, because it is not so easy to get used to having new dreadlocks. They're going to be itchy and irritating, and the first few weeks are not going to be all that much fun. And they're not going to be fun regardless of what you do, but you can make it easier on yourself by being used to washing your hair to that frequency, making sure you actually have something to wash your hair with and all that. But that's, I think, the smartest advice, best advice.
When I started my dreads, I just stopped conditioning it, and before I started my dreads, I started preparing why I stopped using conditioner and washing the hair not that often. I used to wash it every other day, and I went on to just wash it like once a week, I think, for a while before I got it. Just used shampoo. I didn't have the dread shampoo, but that would probably be, as you say, the best thing.
Dropping the conditioner is a good idea, because if your hair is like super soft, it's not going to be all that great for putting knots in. So the sooner you stop conditioning your hair, the sooner you can sort of get your hair to be less soft. But of course, if you stop conditioning your hair, it does become more difficult to brush, so there's a balance there. Because unless you're going natural neglect, you do need to keep brushing your hair, because it's quite difficult to twist and rip or backcomb hair that's already started to knot up. Aarohee Aldas asks, at Kristin, can we have a different theme song?
Oh my god.
No. No, you can't have a new intro soundtrack thing. I like the intro.
He likes it. Well, if he would say, I don't like it, I want a new one, I'd make a new one. But
should probably be offended.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the man? No, sorry. What the hey, man? What's wrong with the intro?
I think the intro music is, I like it. It's what I asked for, like, to have cool little electronic bits in it. And I've had a few people like say, hey, you should have had punk music instead, and I think that would probably be a bit more polarizing to have some punk music at the start, or some people have said, you know, have reggae music, and that would be kind of cliche, and
I will not make punk or reggae for you.
No, I don't like punk or reggae, so I think what we have now is like
what you want.
It's kind of cheesy, so it's cool.
Yeah. That's what I went for.
So no, we can't have any different intro music. Maybe we'll change it at some point in the future, because otherwise I'll have made many videos with the same thing. But for now, it's staying, because I'll only change it when we change it up, not because there's anything wrong with it. Belen Martinez asks, is it alright if you use non-scented shampoo on your dreads? Sometimes recommendations will be made to seek out non-scented shampoos, so a shampoo that doesn't have a smell to it. And this is because if a shampoo leaves behind a smell in your hair, it's sort of really noticeable that something has definitely been left behind in your hair, you know, to leave the smell. But it doesn't sort of necessarily work 100% of the time to make your shampoo choices based solely on that. There are plenty of shampoos out there that are scentless, so don't have a smell, but will also still not work for your dreadlocks. And there are some shampoos out there that do work fine with dreadlocks that do have smells, so it's kind of difficult to make that choice based solely on that. You have to make it on like multiple factors. I use two different shampoos. One is scented, one is scentless. My Rocking Locks shampoo, no scent, no smell, just plain boring, but does the cleaning job. But because it's plain boring, sometimes I will put some of my own essential oils in it and mix it up and give it a scent. My Dreadlocks shampoo does have a scent, it does have essential oils already in it, but then sometimes I don't want to wash my hair with essential oils. Sometimes I don't need any more oils on my hair, so I kind of have to pick and choose, and that's why I have two, and sometimes add my own oils and sometimes don't. What do you, Kristin, wash your hair with? You don't actually have any soap.
I don't have any soap at all.
You don't have any soap, so.
I used the Dreadhead HQ.
We've had this problem before.
Yeah, we do have Dreadhead HQ
soap.
I had that and I was quite happy with it, I think, but it's empty now. So
now you're on the market for shampoo.
I'm on the market.
Seek out something new.
I think I will try a scented one next, maybe.
So that was kind of a difficult, not really answering the question as to whether you should see. They're no wiser. Shaun Speight'y asks, for both of us, how do you get smooth dreads? I've not seen any video on YouTube.
Well, I'm not really the person to ask, I'll tell you. I don't have smooth dreads.
Smooth dreads? So dreadlocks that don't have lumps, bumps, loops, zigzags. People get freaked out by lumps, bumps, loops and zigzags. They form as the dreadlock shrinks and tightens. So it's a visible sign that the dreadlocks are progressing, they're tightening. But when they don't shrink completely evenly, you get lumps, bumps and loops. And Kristin has young dreads, so she has some lumps, bumps and loops. Over time, those lumps, bumps and loops will get crushed down and smoothed out, and the hair on either side will also tighten, so they become less noticeable. So Kristin does have lumps, bumps and loops now, but she does have fewer than the last time that we met. So while Kristin sees her hair every day and might think that it's just a big lumpy bumpy less and nothing is going away, when I only get to see her hair like a few months apart, I can see that it is getting better. I don't have any lumps, bumps and loops because all my hair is new growth, so not the original length. You only really get the lumps, bumps and loops in the original length, so the new stuff comes out smoother without the lumps, bumps and loops. So lumps, bumps and loops are pretty much something that you only get with brand new dreads with the visible length. And you can kind of go through resenting them when they're young and wishing that they were smooth, and then when you get old dreads that are just smooth all the time, you kind of start to miss them. People with young dreads won't believe that now, but wait. Sometimes I miss them, but I guess it depends. They will start to slowly go away over time. Some people have had success with palm rolling their dreadlocks while they're drying to sort of encourage them to smooth out, but to get rid of them permanently, like completely get rid of them, even if you wait a really long time, the original length will still have a bit of waviness to it. To get rid of them permanently does require pretty much exclusively to use a crochet hook or something similar, a similar motion of pulling the loop in, but that carries its own risk of crochet hook damaging the hair, so it's not something that I personally recommend, so neither of us are crochet hook using people here. Cimani Johnson asks, how often should you wash your dreads if your natural hair was bone straight and thin? I don't think I have any special advice for anyone that has bone straight hair. My hair was...
I had really curly hair, so...
So you're a bad example to begin with.
I'm a bad example.
I had straight hair before. It wasn't like bone straight and thin. I had quite thick hair, and because it was thick it sort of had a bit of shape to it and girly looking, but it was straight. I don't think that I have any sort of special advice for people that have specifically straight thin hair. You just want to keep your hair to a constant cycle so that your head gets used to it, and it means that you can keep your hair clean and it doesn't get oily, and therefore it's going to be more likely to lock up. Clean, oil-free hair that's not greasy is going to be the most likely to knot up, and so it doesn't really matter whether it's curly, straight, whatever, as long as there's hair there and it's not oily. I wash my hair pretty much every third day. I used to wash my hair every second to third day, and then I kind of got more lax since I sort of don't have a strict schedule, so every third or fourth day now. Obviously you can shower in between if you don't get your hair wet.
You should shower in between.
Yes, I fully recommend showering when you need to shower and not following your hair's advice, but I don't wash my hair every day because it's annoying to dry. How often do you wash your hair, Kristin?
That varies. Sometimes every fourth day, other times it's like I forget to wash them and it can go like a week.
As long as you keep it roughly consistent, your scalp is going to be able to sort of stay used to it, and then it's going to give you the best sort of environment for forming knots. Rob Smith asks, this is for you, Kristin. Can Kristin hook me up with a hot Norwegian woman? What are you going to do for Rob?
What you need to do now, listen, I have a website for all this, and you have to go to www.kristinhooksyout.no, and you'll get the instructions there.
Yeah,
it's all there.
It's all there.
All the hot girls, all the hot Norwegian girls are on there, and you could just go in the library and you pick the person.
But there is a fee.
Yeah, there's a fee, of course.
It's a very high fee.
Very high, but that doesn't matter. You'll definitely get hooked up if you go there.
But you pay for it, you get it. It's exclusive.
Yeah, if the girl is less hot, you'll pay less, and that's kind of immoral, I think. I'm a feminist. Doesn't sound like it.
No, I don't think that she can help you with that, I'm afraid, Rob.
No, I'm sorry, the website does not exist. I'm sorry for the
For
trouble.
all of you trying to get into Kristin hooks you up.no, unless it's a real site, in which case, probably check that. In which case they owe us for all this new traffic we've sent their way.
Yeah, and then they're going to pay us.
Those were all our questions for this special Q&A. We hope that between us we were able to maybe help you in some way, if not otherwise entertain you. Otherwise, we offer you a full refund of your
time.
Not their time. We can't do entrance fee.
I have a time machine.
I give you your money back that you paid, which is nothing.
Nothing. All right.
Kristin, of course, makes all the music for the Lazy Dreads videos. So if you've heard the intro music, which you did when you watched this video, unless you skipped it on YouTube. Yeah, when you sang it, that was a one-off performance.
So beautiful.
You can check out Kristin's music at
soundcloud.com/Verduna, and you will write it.
I will write it and link it in the description.
And have it everywhere.
You can hear our music there, or if you're a big-time game producer with lots of money that you would like to pay Kristin.
Contact me.
Yes, contact me. If you like this video, if you'd like to like it, you can like it, and then we'll know you liked it, and then we'll know that it was good.
Maybe.
We will feel accomplished.
Or maybe they just feel sorry for us.
That's fine, that shows up as the same. If you'd like to see more videos from me and possibly Kristin, depending on how the likes go in the future, you can of course subscribe if you're looking for Dreadlocks information, guides, tips, help, advice, tutorials. This video, all of my videos, you can find it on lazydreads.com. I'd like to thank you for watching. Kristin maybe would like to thank you for watching.
Perhaps. I'll do it later.
Hope to see you again soon, possibly maybe.
Maybe.
Depending on how this went.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Farewell.
Bye. Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
First question that I have is from Bryan.
Brian. Why hi there, Brian?
There's nothing wrong with it, guys. Stop.
I just want a job. I'm just kidding.
She'll hit me. It's not cheesy at all.
No.
No.
You don't have to pay a lot of money.
No. And all the subscribers have.
We're gonna look in the camera and say no.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.